Backbencher, right?
Charles.
Backbencher. You don't see. No, you don't see that too often. What's the story about the Lions Club? Now, hey, okay, enough. DOG, be a good boy. The Lexic.
The temporary, the winter shelter.
Yeah.
In Moncton.
And you have the Lexic culture, the group that was forced to.
They're renting space. The building's owned by the city of Moncton, so the city's offering.
It's not run by the Lions Club.
No. Back in history, I think probably no. It's the city of Moncton owns and operates it.
The city of Moncton. I thought it was the Lions Club.
No,
so a politician can educate me on what's going on.
Well, I was on city council before I was an MLA, so I've got a bit of knowledge here probably.
Okay, so
plus it's in Moncton. We're in Fredericton now.
Exactly. In Fredericton, it's very filthy, very dirty.
No. Fredericton's a great city.
Look at the trash.
Well, that's a building.
Oh, you're from Moncton. You're used to that, right?
No. Never get used to it.
But the issue of...
You want people to take pride in your community, eh?
But how can you when you have a bunch of people on Crystal Meth destroying and leaving a mess all over the place? You know that.
That's a huge challenge. For sure. Drugs today are a huge challenge in probably every city across our country, unfortunately.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Fredericton is unique because its impact is small and it's right to your face.
Yeah, you're a government town, and you're right.
Of course I'm right. I'm a blogger. I'm always right.
Well, no,
you know that.
No, but we that's a pretty good observation. Let's put it that way. So we have our challenges in Moncton, absolutely.
But 90% of the so-called homeless in Moncton, they're on Crystal Meth. And here in Fredericton, it's the same way.
I wouldn't want to categorize it in that sense, but for sure, there's people that have mental health issues, addiction issues.
Crystal Meth.
And that's a drug that's very popular today. Apparently, it's easy to obtain. The price is fairly low, I guess, and unfortunately, the damage is pretty severe.
And shouldn't they change the Mental Health Act that they can take an individual that's young, that's on Crystal Meth, and put them in a mental ward?
Yeah.
Until they deem fit. To go back. Except for their charter of rights, but then they put there because the Senate care was shut down by McKenna in the 90s. So
you'd be familiar with. You were in St. John in those days, were you?
I was in the shipyard.
Yeah.
But what do you do to a person that's high on meth? That there's no future. They're done for life.
We need to get them help. We need to get them treatment, and obviously a facility. Well, we have a facility in Hamilton, and we're going to be building a new one in Moncton for younger people. That we're going to announce. We've already announced it. We're going to be on Monday announcing the location of it.
You mean the jail?
No. For addiction and mental health for younger people, teenagers. So they're not in with the adults. Let's say a younger facility.
Really?
Yeah.
So what they're going to do? I mean, you could build a $500 million center. You could bring a horse to water, right?
Well, it's important, I think, to work with people, to give them an opportunity, to give them a chance.
How can you work with a person on Crystal Meth?
Well, I think it's like anything else. You have to have treatment and workers.
But you could bring a horse to water, right?
Well, it's ruining a lot of lives. Unfortunately, we're losing people. We got to react to that.
How come they can't be like me, or drunk? No, but it's true.
No, you're a blogger.
Hey, listen, Greg, ain't you sorry that you said, hi, Charles? You didn't respect this, huh?
Charles, listen, you're a highly esteemed member of our community. We always appreciate it. You're always fair in your judgment.
But the bottom line, Higgs has to change the Mental Health Act. I seen a young girl there, out of control, at Tim Hortons. Beautiful young girl. And I should have called the police. They could have grabbed her, put her in the mental ward, and appear in front of a panel of psychologists, psychiatrists, until she's fit to be back to society. Mm-hmm. This beautiful young girl is going to look 60 years old by next year. And I saw her a couple of days later, big black eye. That's the life.
That's not right.
That's not right.
That's not right.
But I don't want you to catch a cold.
We can do better.
But why don't Higgs, when they talk about homelessness, like you're a politician, you'll say homelessness or drug issues or substance abuse. Why don't you politicians say the word Crystal Meth?
Well, that's a part of it. That's
No,
not all
that
of it.
is the issue. Crystal meth.
It's a part of it. No, there's other issues involved. No, not everybody that's homeless is because of that.
No.
But no. But,
You met somebody that's homeless because of the high rent and
circumstances.
You met somebody that's not on crystal meth, that's not a drunk.
Yes.
That's been on the street because of the high rent.
Yes.
Can I meet them?
I don't say just the high rent, but it could be alcoholism, it could be family issues, it could be
don't want to go by
issues,
rules.
So the reality is we've got to give people help. It's one thing to give them temporary housing. That's how we started this conversation about the temporary housing, especially out of the cold this winter. But it's no good if we don't give them the help they need.
But if they get the help for the winter, this spring, Moncton, you're going to see a crime spree like you've never seen in your life.
We've got to get the housing so that's a step-up program. They start out in a shelter, then they move into temporary housing, then we get them in permanent housing.
See, I'm going to tell you what the problem is. Don't mind I call you Greg?
Yes, sir.
Or is it Mr. Turner?
Are you Charles?
Yes, okay. They're French.
I think we're fine.
We're fine. Okay, you know what they never got, that you got, and I never got? Is a good boot up the arse.
Well,
they never got that. You got it. I got it.
It's there's all kinds of challenges.
Hey, sunshine.
Sure. He's a good backbencher. She's been pissed off ever since she's been no longer ministry. I won't talk to her anymore.
She's a hardworking MLA. You should talk to her. She's got a lot of great ideas.
Don't worry.
And you know that.
I know that.
Yeah.
No, but the bottom line is the issue you're going to look. Okay, what's going to happen with the domestic kid? That's going to force.
No, they'll find a new home. They were there on a month lease. And
are they going to find a new home?
Between the province and the city, I think they're working on that right
now.
They're
working on that.
Yeah. That's not insurmountable. I mean, this came on very suddenly.
Yes,
and
but they're going to work on that.
The city's committed for sure. They're not the only ones that've been displaced, but you don't want anybody to be on the cold, including the
But you guys can do better than the Liberals. The Liberals don't give a rat ass about mental health. Oh, hello, Benoit.
We don't want to talk about. We're all helping New Brunswickers.
Exactly.
I got to get inside before I get in trouble here.
Nice to see you.
Listen, thank you, Charles. I always appreciate the opportunity.
Merci beaucoup.
Okay.